Looking for productivity on the go? Then ASUS's new Transformer Book T100 might be the tablet just for you. The first tablet to feature Intel's Bay Trail processor. The tablet has a lot more performance, a lot more improved features from its predecessors. So I'm going to turn it over to Avram Pilch, who actually reviewed the tablet, and he's going to tell us the pros, the cons, and everything else in between. So Avram?
So this tablet is not only the first to feature Intel's new low-power quad-core Bay Trail platform, but it's also one of the most inexpensive Windows tablets to date. For $349, you get a 10.1-inch 1366 by 768 IPS screen. You get full Windows 8.1. You get free copy of Office Home and Student, and you get a keyboard dock included with it.
Okay, so let me stop you and ask a few questions. So 1366 display. How is the display? Is it particularly bright or vivid, or?
You know, the colors are pretty good, and we were able to actually view it outdoors, although with some difficulty. It has excellent viewing angles, though. The colors don't fade at all as you move from left to right. They stay totally true.
Okay, not bad, not bad. So tell us about this fake Windows button that you told me about.
So this isn't the only tablet to have this issue, but you see a Microsoft Windows logo here in the center bottom bezel, and you expect that it will be a start button, but it's actually just a logo. If you want the start button, it's a tiny little button on the side over here that you hit, and that will take you back to the start screen. But there are lots of ways to get back to the start screen in Windows 8.1, so this isn't really much of an issue.
Okay. So what are the added benefits of Bay Trail? What are we getting for $350?
So what you're getting is a system that's good enough to actually play 4K videos natively. Of course, the screen can't display them, but there is a micro HDMI port on here that can output. You're also getting one that is powerful enough to play some games, such as Soulcraft, which we have on here, and looks really excellent. As you can see, when we look at it, you know, here I am. I'm just going around in Soulcraft, chopping at things, and it's totally smooth with no problems at all. And maybe most important of all is the battery life. On our test, this Transformer Book T100 got 12 hours and 28 minutes of continuous use, which is one of the best we've seen on any tablet, about on par with the most recent iPad, and really the only tablet we've seen that does better is the Dell Latitude 10 with an extended battery that makes it 1.8 pounds. So here you have something that's 1.2 pounds, and it's getting over 12 hours of endurance, which is pretty incredible.
So there's also a dock. What do you think of the keyboard dock?
So the keyboard dock allows this to be used effectively as a 10-inch laptop, or you might say a 10-inch netbook. It does not have a battery in it. It does not have a charger in it, so all the power is right in here, and the dock draws off of it. It's very easy to plug in and remove. You just simply position it right over here, and it snaps into place really well. You can, of course, close it, and then you have a 2.4-pound 10-inch netbook. The keyboard on this, ASUS says, is modeled after the best keyboards in the industry, like the MacBook keyboard or a ThinkPad keyboard. And indeed, it does have really good tactile feedback, but the keys are a bit cramped together, so if you have adult-sized hands, you're going to find it a little cramped. The touchpad on this is not particularly good. It supports multi-touch gestures, but we found it sticks a little bit, and it's just so tiny and is really stiff. Pressing it's sort of like rolling a die in a game of Trouble. But other than that, it is a pretty decent setup if you think of this as more of a secondary computer than as your sort of primary workstation.
So Avram, $350, a much improved processor. Who would you say that this product is for?
This is a great tablet for students because it comes with Microsoft Office Home and Student. And at this price, $350 to start and $399 with 64 gigabytes of storage, you really have something that's lightweight, highly portable, and inexpensive. It's also good as a secondary device. for a business person on the go, or a first device for kids, because it's so inexpensive you won't worry too much about what happens to it, and yet it can run all your programs and last a really long time on a charge.
So there you have it, folks, the ASUS Transformer Book T100. For the full review, check out laptopmag.com.